Okay. So I just want to talk a little bit about Summit. I'm going to go over a few things from my experiences with Summit and then, of course, open it up for questions. So if you guys could just mute yourself. Hold on. I might actually be able to do that for you. Mute. Okay. Oh. Okay. Everybody's muted, so we should be good. You can still hear me, right? Just a thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay. Thank you. All right. So first, everybody's freaking out about what to pack. We're not freaking out, but just doesn't really know. So we're going to address that a little bit. Nashville is hot, 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 hot. Like if it was okay to walk around naked, we would all want to walk around naked because it is so hot. So you want to be comfortable and cool as best as you can while being appropriate, of course. But in the conference rooms and especially at the general sessions at Bridgestone Arena, it's very cold because they have the AC blasting. So you definitely want to make sure you have like sweatshirts or sweaters or whatever that are light and easy to carry around with you when you're not wearing them, because you'll most likely be walking or Ubering all over the place. So definitely you'll see people like from from both ends of the spectrum. You'll see people who are like, in shorts and tanks. You'll see people in workout gear. You'll see people in maxi dresses. So whatever's comfortable for you, little sundresses, whatever works for you, pack it as long as you're comfortable. But just know that it's hot when you're anywhere outside of a building and cool when you are inside. The opening ceremony and the closing celebration at the Nissan Stadium is hot as balls. Like, don't even think for 1 second that it's nighttime and it's going to be cool, because there's not even like a breeze. Like, no, it's so hot. So try not to think of don't be deceived by that like I was last year. Last year I packed about 6 pairs of heels and thought for sure I was going to be rocking the cutest little outfits and my heels, and I didn't wear a single pair of heels, I don't think. I wore flats the whole time. I'm not even packing a pair of heels this time. I'm not somebody who wears makeup anyway, but I'm not even bringing my makeup because I can't. I sweat like crazy. Madison, honey, can you leave mommy for a little bit? Don't hit me with the ball. Okay. So any questions about what to pack in terms of clothes? I'm going to talk about the parties too later for anybody who qualified for those. But in general, you want to pack, and at night, like again, you could wear shorts and a nice tank blouse if you're going to be going out to the bars and whatever at night after everything's over, or a little sundress, whatever you're comfortable in. It's not, like I said, you'll see people in all different types of outfits. Workouts, of course, you want to bring your most comfortable and cool workout gear. The Saturday Super Workout is outdoors in the middle of Broadway, in the middle of the rising sun in Nashville. It is hot. So if you will wear shorts working out, I highly suggest packing shorts for that workout. You also may want to you could probably just grab one from your hotel, but like a small towel, or if you have a portable type yoga mat for that workout too, because again, it's in the street and the trainers do all different things. So you may find yourself in a plank position, or Madison, be careful, baby. In a plank position, or doing something where your hands are on the ground, push-ups, and you don't want the gravel, the rocky ground on your hands. So towel or portable yoga mat. Okay. How to get around. So the majority of things are right there. The only thing, chances are you're at a hotel where you can walk to the Bridgestone Arena where the general sessions are, and you can walk to Music City Center where all the workshops are. And by walk, in the worst case scenario, if you're walking, you're probably walking 8 to 10 blocks at most. Some of them are just like 1 or 2 blocks, depends which hotel you're at. Ubers all over the place. There's cabs all over the place. A lot of the hotels have shuttles. So you'll be able to get around no matter what. Madison, please stop. Sorry. So make sure if you think you're going to be Ubering, you set up an Uber account on your phone. They have an app. It's really easy to use. You link your credit card to it, and you go into the app and you see where the Uber drivers are near you, and you select one, and you can tell them where you're going, and they'll give you a quote before you commit to it. If you're okay with paying that, you hop in with as many people, and you take your Uber, and it charges your credit card, and you split it however you want. Sometimes Uber will jack the prices, though, when they know there's a big event going on. They did end up doing that, I think, at the end of our trip last year. And by jack, I don't mean like it's highway robbery. It's still not much, but it's, it was just a few dollars per ride, like $4 or $5, depending on, again, where your hotel is located and where you were going. So you might want to get that set up. The Nissan Stadium, most likely you're Ubering to, because there's a small bridge you got to go over. And again, it's really hot to walk that extra half a mile or whatever it may be from the Bridgestone Arena. Excuse me one second. Okay, sorry, I had to have an intervention with my daughter who was whacking me with the ball. The core is your bank account's worst nightmare. Prepare yourself for the core. They have so much stuff. It's huge. It's at the Music City Center, and it's like one big conference room of Beachbody wear and share stuff. Like, you'll see stuff that you've never seen on the website. They're going to have a lot of new stuff. They're going to have a lot of old stuff. There's going to be stuff that all the new products that launch, or, if there's anything new, obviously Country Heat will be there. If anything else new comes out, like last year, the Performance line and the Boosts were there. Just prepare yourself, prepare your credit card, and they only take credit cards, just so you know, so don't have cash for that. Also, if you have a spouse account, make sure when you shop at the core, you give them your spouse's Coach ID number, so that, well, I shouldn't say make sure you do that. If that benefits you volume-wise, which in any event it does, whether your spouse is on your weak or your strong side, it's better to do that. That way you kind of double dip in the volume. So if you have a spouse account, or you run your child's account, or your mother's account, if you have another account you run, purchase under that account ID number. So make sure you have that handy, because sometimes the reception is weird at Summit because there's so many coaches on the satellite. So you don't want to have to go in and log in and look it up. So have that handy on your phone. Where to eat. So when you signed up, when you registered for Summit, you had that option to get those lunch boxes. They're not the greatest, certainly the most overpriced salad or sandwich you're ever going to have, but they were convenient. I got it for, I think, one of the 2 days, because it was just a quick, easy grab and go. Last year, they set them up outside the Music City Center, and they had them separated by what it was, and when you register, you get your tickets for that, so that you can present it and grab your lunchbox and go and find a corner somewhere to eat in with your team. But there are several local, like there was a Mexican place across the street. There's a few different local places, but everything is going to be packed. So be prepared for swarms of people and lines everywhere. And we don't have a lot of time between, definitely no time between workshops, but between workshops and general session and vice versa, there's not a lot of time. So kind of, don't dilly-dally. Get to where you're going, and then, sit and relax once you have your table with your team or whatever it is you're going to do. But there are places. Also, if you're a big coffee drinker, every Dunkin' Donuts and Starbucks will also have a very long line, so prepare for that. If you need to get out earlier to get that coffee, do so that you're not, you don't have your team waiting for you, or you're not left all by yourself or whatever. Okay, the leadership party. Is anybody here going to the leadership party? Okay, then I'm not even going to discuss. Oh, wait 1 second. There's lots of chatting going on. Yes, $4 to $8 Uber. Oh yeah, that's an awesome find, Kelly. Starbucks card. Oh, maybe no yoga mat for super workout. That makes sense because it's so crowded. So just grab a towel from your hotel or bring your own towel. Um, uh, the leadership party and the Billy Idol concert. The success. Is anybody here going to the Success Club concert? Okay, couple of us. Um, they are both 80s themed. So the leadership party gets you to the Success Club concert, or you could just be going to the Success Club concert. Both of them are 80s themed. So if you're going, bring your 80s gear again, but be cool and comfortable. The leadership party is indoors though. The concert is outdoors. Okay. I wanted Melissa to come. I thought Melissa was going to be here to come on and talk about the Saturday night Icon Destination U dinner. I don't know not dinner, but after celebration, appetizers and drinks. I don't know anything about that. So I'm sorry, I can't contribute to that. But all I know is that we're going to the Wild Horse Saloon or the Crazy Horse Saloon after the celebration Saturday with Melissa and Tony and the team. So make sure you know about that. If you don't, the information is in or whatever information we have so far is in the Icon Destination U Summit page. Important things, just real quick, some restrictions that I wanted to go over on different things. When you go to the workshops, there's no restrictions as far as I understand. No bag restrictions, no what you can bring restrictions. So you want to have your water bottle. You want to have snacks. Phone chargers, Mophis, like those, like your battery will drain like crazy. Hold on, what did you say about an empty water bottle? Oh. An empty water bottle? Yeah, they have hydration stations where you can fill them up. So yeah, I wouldn't bring your best water bottle just in case, because every place is different with the rules. Like Bridgestone Arena and Nissan Stadium, I saw specifically said no refillable water bottles. And the only issue with that is that the general session is at the Bridgestone Arena and the workshops are at Music City Center. So chances are you're not going back to your hotel room. So how are you going to get rid of your water bottle that you have at the workshops for the general session? And how are you going to get your water bottle if you go to the general session first? You know what I mean? So just in case you have to discard your water bottle, which I doubt they're going to be that strict, especially if it's empty, but I wouldn't bring your most favorite water bottle. So for the workshops, you want to have your phone chargers, your Mophis. Like there were people, I'm not kidding, with like surge plugs, like because every outlet is consumed by, coaches with their chargers. So people were bringing their like strips, their outlet strips. You want to have a notebook for sure, an easy to hold, easy to write in notebook, obviously a pen. Again, that sweatshirt to keep you warm if it's chilly with the AC, and snacks like Luna bars or whatever, Lara bars, whatever it is. Then also, before I forget, because this is a really important point that somebody told me for last year, you are going to get so much information at Summit and you are going to leave there like your brain's going to hurt because you're going to be on fire. Like you're going to want to do everything you heard and like, oh my gosh, how come I didn't think of that? Oh my gosh, this is going to be so awesome. I can't wait to do it. And you're going to have so much information that you're going to want to like start using and practicing within your business, but you're not going to know where to start. So somebody suggested this to me last year and it was super helpful. Either save the first page in your notebook or the last page in your notebook for your biggest takeaways, the things that you hear throughout the workshops, throughout the general sessions, the speakers, whatever it may be, the things that you hear that you're like, oh my God, I'm totally going to try this. I can't wait to try this out. Or a huge takeaway for you, something that like was really like an aha moment, a quote, whatever it may be, put that on your first or last page, whatever you decide. And that way, when you come home from Summit, that's where you start with that page, and you go from there. And then, of course, you can go through your notes at your leisure. Sorry, I'm backtracking now. Bridgestone Arena's restrictions, no outside food or beverages, and that included the water bottles. So I didn't see anything about bag restrictions, but they'll search your bags. So you got to be careful with, hide your stuff good. I mean, the searching the bags was kind of a joke last year, but you never know, I guess. And same thing for Nissan Stadium, no outside food or beer, or beverage, beer, no beer either. But also no umbrellas and no selfie sticks. So keep your selfie sticks at home because you can't bring them in. Okay. Now, really, the most important thing about Summit is what happens after Summit. So like I said, you're going to have so much information in your notebook, and it's really easy to get overwhelmed and not even know what to do when you get back. But did anybody listen to Tara Carr's call today, the National Wake Up Call? Okay, definitely go listen to it. I love Tara Carr, and she's amazing, and the call was awesome today. She talks about being intentional with your posting. This is an investment you guys are making in going to Summit. It wasn't cheap to pay for your flight, to pay for your hotel, to get your Summit ticket, the cost it's gonna, what it's gonna cost you when you're there, and food and entertainment and stuff. This is an investment. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a whole lot of fun, but you've got to use this to the best of your ability to help your business. Figure out how this will work for your business. So you need to have a plan, and you need to be intentional with how you present yourself on social media from now going forward. Don't just post pictures of Summit and be like, look at me, this is so much fun. I'm in Nashville with 23,000 other people. Like, what does this mean to you? Why is this week different for you than any other week in your life? Why is this such a big deal to you? Think about that. And when I listened to Tara Carr just a little while ago before this call, I listened to the replay, and she's absolutely right, because sometimes we get so caught up in, oh my God, I just have to post something. I have to let everybody know that I'm here. I got to let everybody know that I'm doing this, that we forget to you know what? There are people at home who wish they were here. There are people at home who wish they had a community like this, who wish they had something, to work for like we do, and goals and dreams and things like that. So you want to figure out who you're speaking to through your posts, and who you're trying to reach out to, and who you want to have listen to your story, because Summit is a big deal. And the fact that you have made the investment of time and money into this is a big deal. And you don't want to take that for granted, and you want to use it to your best advantage, for your business. So definitely listen to Tara Carr's call. It was really awesome, about telling your Summit story, so to speak. And then, like I said, that tip with the one page of, your most important points or takeaways or things to implement is really, really key to just knowing where to start. And that way you can prioritize things when you get started, when you get back home. Definitely share things in your team pages if you have them, so that your team is on board. If they're not, if they're not here at Summit with you, they know what's going on. And then decide where you want to go, and kind of make an action plan based on your priorities and where your business is at right now, what it needs right now. So my business is different from Christy's, is different from Kelly's, and we may all be starting in different places after Summit, after going to the exact same workshops. And that's the wonderful thing about it. So when you get back, organize your notes, go through everything, and just put one foot in front of the other and start, because otherwise you'll lose your notebook and you'll forget it and you'll fall back into old ways. You've got to just keep that momentum going and let it work for you and your business. Does anybody have any questions? I'm just checking. The water bottles have to be empty. Yes. Yes, and you have to hide snacks for Bridgestone if you're bringing them for there. Any questions?
Can you tell us about the Shakeology bars? Do you still bring your own stuff? Are they like packed? Like, what's up with the Shakeology bars?
At Summit, they charge you.
Mm-hmm.
Or Christy, am I correct? Right? Because I'm confusing the Success Club trips, the Shakeology bars are free. At Summit, they charge you. And am I correct, Christy? Last year it was in the core also, the Shakeology bar?
It was what?
Was the Shakeology bar in the core last year, or was it in a separate location?
There was 2 locations outside of the core, and you had to get a ticket, and then you got to go up to the bar with the ticket, and it was a hot pain in the butt.
Yeah.
So.
I'm confusing. I'm sorry because I'm confusing Vegas the year before and last year. At Summit, I don't use the Shakeology bar. I still bring my own Shakeology. I shake it up. I don't blend it, but now I have that portable blender, so maybe I will bring my blender. So I wouldn't count on the Shakeology bar. Definitely bring your own so you have it in case you don't get to the Shakeology bar. But they charge you, and it's not even like, I swear it's not even a full scoop that you're getting. So bring your own. Okay. Any other questions? Emily, you had asked about Uber at the airport. And I don't think so. I think that you have to take a regular cab from the airport. I feel like last year, and I might be confusing another trip, I tried to get an Uber pick me up at an airport, and they had no idea where I was. And since I was in a foreign place, like, I didn't know how to tell them where I was. And it was like a whole debacle. Like, literally the guy was circling the airport for 15 minutes. So even if they do go to the airport, I'm not so sure that I would do that. I would probably just hop in a regular cab with whoever. I mean, a whole bunch of us are on the same flight, so we'll figure it out. Any questions? No? Are you guys excited? Okay. If you guys, I saved the 80s trivia for the end. Everybody's welcome to stay on it. But those, Christy has some, hold on. Questions? Yeah, Grace, I'm not sure about carpooling to the airport Thursday morning yet. I haven't talked to anybody, but I'm sure there will be carpooling. And we could get a separate conversation going on about that with whoever's on that same flight. Like you tried to start, but I'm such a procrastinator that I haven't even thought about how I'm getting to the airport on Thursday morning. Bathing suits. You can bring it. Chances are you're not going to have time unless you're getting to Nashville Wednesday. If you're going before Thursday or staying after Sunday, you'll have time to use your bathing suit, I'm sure. But if you're there Thursday to Sunday, chances are you won't have time. I think I brought mine last year just in case, and I didn't use it. Oh. What, registration thing?
I got an email saying to print this out, so when you get up to registration, you show it to them. Is that right?
You don't have to print it out. You can scan it. But it's where you get like a super cool lanyard that you wear the whole time with like all of your credentials on it. And that's where you're going to check in to get your like wristband. You're going to be wearing like 900 wristbands. That like tell you every workout and everything.
Because it literally said it in the subject line. Print this out.
But then it also says somewhere else, I thought that you don't have to print it to save paper. I'm not printing it.
I'm not printing mine because my printer doesn't work.
I didn't mind either.
And that reminds me, I actually wanted to talk about the registration process for those of you who have never been there. When you get there, you want to, does everybody have the app? Please raise your hand if you have the app, or thumbs up or something. Okay, good. You have to have the app. And if you go to the app, it'll tell you exactly where to go for registration. When you get there, you're going to go and register. Hopefully, they've gotten pretty good in terms of moving things along. It's not so chaotic. I mean, I remember Vegas was much worse than Nashville, and surprisingly, Nashville was so much bigger. But so I'm sure this time around, being the same size as last year, they'll even iron out more kinks. But so you might wait a little bit for registration, and like Christy said, you're going to get a lanyard with your name and rank as at the time of the cutoff date, which was sometime last month. So whatever your rank was then is what you'll be recognized as at Summit, whether it's Coach, Emerald, Diamond, whatever. And you'll get ribbons that can be added to your lanyard for other things like Success Club All-Star, Success Club Legend, your position on the leadership ladder, things like that. And then you get wristbands. One is just general Summit admission. Then there's one for each qualification you have, each party. Excuse me. If you qualified for the photo op, you get a wristband. If you qualify for a special Shaun T workout, you get a wristband. Like every wristband obviously means something different. So you want to keep all that stuff. You'll get your passes for your lunch boxes if you ordered the lunch boxes so that you can retrieve those. And that's it. Oh, and you'll get a medal, a medal if you're, I think they start at Diamond. If you're Diamond or above, you get a medal for your rank too. And that's it. Oh my gosh, this chat box. Can we bring in snacks? You can bring snacks to the workshops, and at the Bridgestone Arena, you're not supposed to, and at Nissan Stadium, you're not supposed to. So they will check your bags and just hide them really good, I guess. And yes, you get the wristbands. Did that answer your question, Chrissy? I'm sorry, Chelsea, not Chrissy. Yeah, I hope so. I don't think I got an email yet either, Elisa. They're probably rolling them out. Yeah, the emails are probably, whoever got, Christy and Emily, when did you get your emails?
I got mine on July 21st. It says Team Beachbody Coach Summit 2016 required pre-registration information.
Oh, actually, I'm lying. I might have gotten mine, and it might be in my clutter. Chances are you'll be fine with just your Coach ID, but if you didn't receive this email, I would follow up with the Summit email contact people. Oh, yes. Thank you, Elisa. I had a note to mention that. Summit 2017 tickets will go on sale while we're there, and they'll announce where it's going to be. I don't know if it's still Nashville. Word on the street is that it will be. They always come out with a deal when they first announce it. So jump on that because, I mean, obviously it sold out immediately last year, but everybody got off the wait list, so I wouldn't stress too much. But the network is growing, so you never know. The deal is awesome. The only thing is that it's usually non-refundable and not transferable. But since you're getting such a deal, sometimes it's worth it to just take a chance and eat the money if you end up having to, because it's not much. So be prepared to order your 2017 Summit tickets also. Does anybody else who's been to Summit? Oh, so everybody got this email on the 21st. So if you didn't get the email, then I would definitely contact them and just make sure that you don't need it, or if you do need it, get a copy of it. Anybody who was at Summit last year want to share any tips that they have? Anything I may have forgotten?
You're going to want, if you want to be like close up at the workouts, then you want to get there early. So if you're working out at the 6 a.m. workout on Thursday, like don't think you can just stroll up at 5:45 and like get in a good spot. So if that's a priority for you, get there early. Corinne was my sugar mama and waited for me for Shaun T the whole time, and I just moseyed on up pregnant and no one stops me, but I don't have that belly this year, so no one's going to let me do whatever I want.
And I think they're going to be more strict about that, about people holding people's spots and stuff, because last year, even though you had a wristband, you'll have a wristband for your workout, like wristbands will galore. But even though people had the wristbands, they weren't strict about checking them, and then the room got over full, and then there were people who legit had the wristband for that workout and couldn't get in because there was no room for them, and they raised hell, and Shaun T had to do an extra workout. So they fixed the problem and did right by everybody, but not everybody could go to that extra workout that Sean T ended up doing. So some people really did miss out on a workout. So I think they're going to be more strict about that this year. Just be prepared for a lot of waiting. Try not to go anywhere alone. There's no reason for it. There's so many of us, and so many of us going, to the same places and same rooms and stuff, so that you always have company. There's lots and lots of waiting in line. The core line is just dreadful. If there's a workshop that you feel like is not speaking with you, like it's just not resonating with you or whatever, like cut out of it 15 minutes early. That's a good time to go to the core if it's open. Or, like, I don't know, try to go on an off time, not like in between general session and the workshops, because that's when it's mobbed.
Last year, right after the super workout, it was like empty, but who wants to wait that long because you've made your ants in your pants over it? But it was empty. We went there after and got like the rest of the stuff that we didn't get when we were doing supermarket sweeps the first time we went in.
Yeah, seriously, like have a budget if you need to, because it's going to be hard to discipline yourself in there. Like really hard if you're anything like me. All right, guys. Any questions? Oh, we got more. Barbies, maybe? Oh, what did you go? What? Did I miss? Oh, yes, our workshop. I missed the beginning conversation. We did. There was a workshop that was actually pretty bad last year that we were not getting anything out of. And we cut out of that a little bit early, which is why I suggested that. And we went to the core and there wasn't much of a line at all. So try to do that if you can. All right, guys. I'm excited to see everybody in a couple days. And if you have any questions from now till then, feel free to post them in the Summit pages and somebody for sure will answer them. All right, we're going to do the 80s trivia though, right, Christy? Are we doing it? Or do I unmute you?
If anyone's going to the 80s party, I thought I was ordering a couple of fanny packs, but it turns out I ordered 12. So if you're going to the party and want a sweet-ass accessory, then I'm willing to raffle them off for some trivia. They're awesome. So I hope they come back in style, because who wants to carry things?
I totally want one of those fanny packs right now.
I'll model one for you. My Justin Bieber t-shirt.
Yeah.
That's right. I got all the neon colors. Hold on.
And you're so skinny. And look at those muscles.
Well, stop. Go on. I have to make it bigger. Apparently, I don't have a 20-inch waist. Weird. Anyway, I have all different colors, so if anyone's going to the thing and wants them.
What do they come in? What colors do you have?
Green, orange. They expand nicely. I also bought a sweet-ass scrunchie. Blue, and pink.
Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you for modeling. All right. I'm ready to play some 80s trivia. If anybody, that's pretty much it for the important content of the Summit information. So if you guys want to go, we won't be offended if you hang up. But if you want to stick around for 80s trivia, show your hands if you want to play. Me. I'm going to be really bad at it. Where'd Christy go?
I'm right here.
Oh, there you are. Corners.
I'm showing you the 4 colors.
All right. Oh, so nice. Wait, is that purple?
No, it's pink. It looks purple, though, on the screen. You're right.
It does. And what's the other one that looks pink? Orange?
Yep. That's weird. All right. Is everyone sticking around?
Take it away, Christy. Yeah, everybody can play.
All right. Ready? Question number 1.
How does this work? Like, what do we do? Type our answers?
Okay, I'll tell you. First person to type it in the box, and sometimes spelling's going to count. Okay. The first question is, hold on, let me write it down. Who does Billy Idol dance with? Who does Billy Idol dance with? Nicole is the winner. Come on,
oh, dancing with my song.
Dancing with myself, dancing with myself. Come on. So Nicole is the winner of whatever color fanny pack that she would like. I don't even see a Nicole on here right now. Oh yes, there I see you now. So just type in what color. Blue. Blue for Nicole.
Congrats, Nicole.
Question. Well, let me write it down. Are you writing it down?
Me? I'll write it down. I'm right here. I got it.
Okay, the next question is, where does Lionel Richie dance? Where does Lionel Richie dance? Correct.
I spelled it wrong.
I before E except after C. Okay, ready? This is a two-part question. The question is, you'll see a face in a minute. You have to write whose face it is, and you have to spell his name correctly, and you have to write what show they're from. Ready? What? Donald? I am hilarious. This is awesome. So far, okay, she's. I
know I spelled it.
Elliot is the winner.
Valia? Where
Donald Sheen? That is awesome.
Donald Hasselhoff?
Bridget. Donald Hasselhoff? Don't hassle the Hoff. Elliot, what color you want? Type it in the old box. Let's see. Next question is a music.
Yeah, Valia, you won. Pick your color. No, I don't need a close-up there. I mean, adult acne.
I have adult acne right now, too. It's terrible.
Oh, it's so bad.
Ready? Name the show that this theme song is from. In a minute.
Big Blue, where are you?
Hold on.
I switched to Geico and saved up.
Oh, damn it. There's an ad. Can you hear it?
Oh, there's Big Blue.
Can you hear it?
Next
I didn't start it
let's
yet,
take
but
the stairs.
just wondering if you can hear anything. Okay, ready? The hell? Okay.
Here we are, face to face, a couple of silver spoons, hoping to find we're two of a kind. Make it a go, make it grow together. We're gonna find our way. Together,
Am I missing the chat?
taking the time each day.
Oh, phew. Correct.
Emily.
I was like, nobody's getting it? I didn't realize that the thing was still going on. Okay.
What color, Emily?
So I
All right.
got it. Okay, the next question is, I love that theme song, by the way. I have it on my iPod for real. The next question is, Billy Idol said that it was a really nice day for what kind of event? Correct. Elisa, you are correct. The fastest finger.
Oh, Emily, Mary Jo is texting me. Mary Jo text, I'm sorry. She's with her big thumbs. They have horrible spelling all the time. Oh, bite wedding.
Oh god, I'm sweating right now. I also don't really feel good, so there's that. I think I have a fever, and I'm not kidding.
She's getting a mani, no less. Okay, wait, who got that one? Elisa?
Yes.
Elisa, what color? Pink. How many pinks you got?
I have 4 of every color.
Okay.
Did I lose any? I mean, how many people asked for pink?
Only 2. I just
Okay.
didn't know how many you have.
And an orange and a blue.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe I don't have 4 of every. Oh, yes, I do. Okay, the next question is, what was, you definitely can still win. I want to wear a fanny pack maybe the whole time. The next question is, what is B. Arthur's character's name on The Golden Girls? First and last name.
With proper spelling.
Yep.
I'm not answering, but
Sorry, Donald Hasselhoff will help you.
B. Arthur from the Golden.
B. Arthur from The Golden Girls. You're onto something. Nobody's even cheating. You guys are too good.
Dorothy Finley.
Correct, Emily. Dorothy's Bornak.
Love it.
All right, the next question is, I'm running out of questions.
Let's do 2 more.
All right, 2 more. Hold on. Shoot. Okay. DJ Tanner from Full House. I know it's not the 80s. DJ Tanner from Full House's brother was on what program?
What? Elisa Meneses, go back to your concrete jungle.
Correct. But that's not the name of the show.
I had to. I can't take it. You liked him, but you didn't know what show he was on.
Yes, Family Ties was Alex P. Keaton. Thank you very much. It's not the same thing. You sick son of a-
Otherwise known as Michael J. Fox.
Both with an initial. I also loved Kirk Cameron, by the way. My car's name was Kirk Camry. Oh. All right. Finley's okay. His dad was a therapist. What was his dad's name in real life?
Who's dad?
Kirk Camry. Kirk Cameron.
His dad on the show?
Yes. Melia said his dad was a therapist. I said, what's his name in real life? Upstairs.
See, I know the answer too, but I don't want to keep answering them.
Okay, I'm going to find it for you in 2 minutes, please. I don't know why you're
Yes,
both.
his son is a singer. Not Alex. Close though, Elisa.
His son is a singer. What's his son's name?
That I don't remember, but I know his name.
Yes, you're halfway there.
Yes, Alan, Elisa, yeah. Yes.
Can you go upstairs, please? Thank you. Appreciate it.
Oh my God, I forgot Mary Jo's still texting me. Oops.
All right, go upstairs. I'm gonna come up right now. I promise. I promise.
Family matters, Mary Jo. No.
Okay.
Was that the last one or there's another one?
That was the last one I have, and I think I'm running out of time.
Oh yes, Robin's Bake was his son. That's right, Belia.
All right.
All right. Thank you, Christy. Sorry, we'll let you go to your mommy duties.
Is there anyone else going to the concert that is on that didn't win one that I didn't write down that would like one? I think I have a few. How many do we put aside right now?
4.
4, and then 1 for me,
And 1 for me. That doesn't count mine.
1 for you, and 1 for Danielle. So I think I have 3 left. If there's anyone on that wants. Kasha.
We established the growing pains thing a while ago. Belia.
Growing pains.
5 hours later, growing pains.
Anyone else? Growing pains?
It's frozen.
I'm hoping that this Beachbody coaches can just start bringing back the fanny pack and scrunchies in general, because
Yes.
I wore a scrunchie all day today and my hair felt great. No, I'm not wearing one though. All right, well, message me if you do, if you're going and you want one. I think I have 2 left now.
All right. Thank you, guys. Ooh, sorry.
See you at Summit.
See you at
I'll have a
Summit.
fanny pack full of fanny packs to hand out.
Thanks, Christy.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, Nicole's asking how you get it. I'm sure. Let me know what track you're in and stuff, and I'll just bring them to one of the sessions and stuff. Right? Is that? Or what workout are you doing?
Oh, we're blue too. Which hall?
I don't even know what I'm doing, which one I'm in. But we can definitely figure it out.
We're blue C, so maybe we can give it to your boyfriend. Okay.
All right, sounds good. Toodles.
All right, bye. Thanks again, Christy.
No problem.
Everyone, thanks for getting on.